up with you before you went up to the studio. You're working on a Mamdani story today, the mayor-elect. He's trying to put his team in place, but it means that there's going to be a shakeup down at City Hall. What's going on with this story?
Yeah, so this typically happens with a new administration. We're 36 days now away from the swearing in. And so it's like when a new football coach comes to coach the team. It's like he wants his own players. And Zohran Mamdani is no different. And so, according to multiple reports, he has asked for the resignations of 179 staffers from Eric Adams's administration.
Some of those people, my understanding is that they were there from de Blasio's administration, carried over. So some people thought, well, maybe they're not going to be affected by this, but it looks like they are.
Yeah, it looks like they are, and it looks like their resignations will take effect sometime before the mayor-elect takes office on January 1st.
And is it standard practice for something like this to happen, though? I mean, is it pretty normal that you would get a shakeup like this?
Fairly standard, I would say, yeah. You know, when you have ideological differences between the outgoing mayor and the incoming mayor, naturally, you're going to have a staffing shakeup here. You know, obviously, we can't lose sight of the fact that these are humans who will be, you know, out of work and looking for new jobs. So that's always a tough part with any kind of political turnover, no matter what administration, no matter what jurisdiction, and so kind of no different here.
I know one thing you were looking at, and this is what we have here. This is part of the interview that you were looking at this morning. What are we about to see here?
Yeah, so this is Robert Tucker, the FDNY commissioner, has already announced his resignation.
Right.
It will take effect on December 19th. So there will be a little bit of a lag between him leaving and a new fire commissioner coming in with Mamdani. So we don't know who that's going to be. But the interesting thing here is that we haven't heard from Tucker until now about why he is leaving. We can surmise why he's leaving. He is a Jewish New Yorker, and from this interview, or at least the portion we're going to play, he sort of hints at some ideological differences with the incoming mayor. So you want to listen to what he says?
I don't want to leave as much unfinished business as I am leaving, but I thought it was the right time to depart. Ideologically, there's no doubt that the mayor and I disagree on some very fundamental things to me.
And
so ideologically kind of part there, right?
Yeah, and Tucker took over in August of 2024. He succeeded Laura Kavanaugh. He talked about how this was always his dream job, lifelong New Yorker. He used to, you know, chase fire engines around the city as a kid. So he was really, this was his dream job. And so it's not entirely a surprise that he is leaving.
And he's upset about it, or at least would be upset that he would have to leave this job. He talked about the unfinished business. So we're hearing from Mamdani as well. My understanding was, too, that when they opened up that portal for people to work, that there were thousands of people who applied for these jobs already. I mean, right?
Yeah, 70,000 plus. And one of the interesting things is the Mamdani team talked about fundraising yesterday. You might say, well, the campaign's over. Why do you need to raise more money? Well, you need to raise more money for the transition. What does that money pay for? Well, it pays to vet those 70-some thousand resumes.
Look and make sure they are who they say they are.
Yeah, it pays the salaries of the people who are currently working for him even before he takes office. It will pay for the festivities surrounding the inauguration on New Year's Day. And there's no matching funds for the money raised for a transition. It's normally an 8-to-1 matching fund program.
So they say he wants to raise about $4 million. He's got about $2 million.
Yes, $4 million. He's raised more than $2 million, and from about 25,000 donors, 25,000 individual donors. On average, they've given about $75. So relatively small.
Yeah, but still, it's like part of that ground roots-ish kind of thing.
Yeah, and
what's he saying here? What's he talking about here?
Yeah, so we'll listen. He was on the Majority Report, which is like an internet political show, and here's what he said yesterday about how important it is to hit the ground running right away.
New Yorkers are rightfully an impatient people. We want this transition to be a time where we can do the work of preparation so that January 1st is not the day where I'm asking myself, I wonder who's going to be my first deputy mayor, or I wonder who's going to be running my OMB, or I wish I had staff so that we could have done the vetting of the 70,000 applicants from our portal. The first year is a critical time.
He mentions the first year, and he expanded on that a little bit in this interview. And one of the things he said was he's going to have to deliver these services right away. Right. Free buses, universal child care.
At least some movement on some of those issues, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it can't just be like, I'm trying and I'm going to Albany, but nothing's happening. It's got to be some of the things have to sort of really start.
He's heard the skepticism in the camp. I mean, look, more than 1 million people voted for him, but he's heard the skepticism about, nothing's ever for free. You're not going to be able to deliver this. And so he knows that he can waste not 1 minute of time delivering these services for New Yorkers when he takes office. There's no slack time here. He needs to get on it and get on it quickly.
All right. Anything else going on?
Just getting ready for Thanksgiving.
All right.
Working tomorrow, but looking forward to
me as well.
Looking forward to some turkey.
We'll see you. Happy Thanksgiving to you. So, you got to get back up to the studio, so we'll let you get back up there.
All right. Hey,
Thanks, Robert.
Thank you.
All right. We'll check you out. We'll be right back.